Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, dear honorable judges and viewers. My name is Azahra. Today I would like to tell you a story about courage, faith and truth. It is a story about one of the Islamic prophets entitled The Bravery of Young Ibrahim. Please enjoy. Many years ago in Babylon, there lived a boy named Ibrahim. He was a brilliant boy who liked to ask so many questions. At the time, most people worshipped idols, but Ibrahim did not. The people have forgotten the messages that Prophet Adam, who Noah and Saleh brought them. Instead of praising Allah, they worshipped statues. One day, Ibrahim spoke with his father with honesty and innocence. He said, "Father, why do people worship things they make with their own hands?" But his father became furious and shouted, "Stop, Ibrahim! Don't speak about our gods again!" Ibrahim fell silent, but inside his heart he knew the truth. Ibrahim decided that he must show the people that they were wrong. So he made a plan. One night he secretly entered the place where all the statues were kept, and then crash, crash and crash, he destroys the smaller idols one by one until only the biggest statue remained. And slowly he hung the axe around the neck of the largest statue. The next morning, the people in Babylonian were shocked and angry when they saw what had happened. The city became noisy with anger, and people shouted, "Who did this? Who?" And someone people shouted, "I know who did this. Find Ibrahim." And then, not long after that, Ibrahim was captured and dragged into the middle of the crowd. Furiously, they asked, "Did you destroy our gods, Ibrahim?" But Ibrahim calmly replied, "Maybe you should ask the biggest statue." The people froze. They looked at the statue, but it said nothing because it was only stone. Then Ibrahim said loudly, "How can you worship something that cannot speak, cannot move, and cannot even help itself?" The people felt humiliated and their anger exploded. "What do you mean, Ibrahim? Burn Ibrahim! Burn him!" They gathered wood from everywhere and built a massive fire. The flames rose higher and higher. The heat became so intense that everyone stepped back in fear. Then they threw Ibrahim into the fire. The crowd watched in silence. Would he survive? Yes. But Ibrahim was never alone because Allah was with him. And by the power of Allah, the fire became cool. The flames didn't hurt him, not even a little. When the fire disappeared, the people couldn't believe their eyes. Ibrahim stood there safely alive without a wound. And mashallah, it was truly a miracle from Allah. People finally believed, but others were still blinded by arrogance. They called Ibrahim is a magician. Meanwhile, King Namrud heard about Ibrahim's miracle. He was a proud and cruel king, was believed he had absolute power. So he summoned Ibrahim to his palace. Namrud asked arrogantly, "Who is your Lord Ibrahim?" And without fear, Ibrahim answered, "Allah is the one who gives life and causes death." And Namrud laughed proudly. "I can do that too, Ibrahim." Then he entered two braziers to be brought before him. One was killed and the other was realized. Namrud smirked and said, "See, Ibrahim, I can give life and death as well." But young Ibrahim was very intelligent. He immediately understood Namrud's arrogance. Then Ibrahim looked directly at him and said, "Allah bring the sun from the east. If you are truly powerful, then bring the sun from the west." Suddenly, Namrud became speechless. The mighty king had no answer, but even then, his pride prevented him from believing in Allah. However, Namrud decided to believe in Ibrahim's message. Then Allah gave him a punishment. Allah sent a tiny mosquito into Namrud's nose and into his head. Namrud suffered terrible pain and hitting his head until finally he died. The honorable judges and viewers, what is the moral of the story? The story reminds us of the saying of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, "If you were open Allah through brilliance, I will provide for you." This story teaches us that stubbornness and arrogance can prevent people from accepting the truth. And that is my storytelling. I am Zahra, and I hope you have learned something from the story. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.